What you're about to hear is part of the Podgods Network. If you have a problem with anything you hear, please write it in an email and go fuck yourself. Enjoy the show!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Salty Language. This is episode 105. I'm your DJ spinning all the hits, Brian.
Spinning all the hits? What is this, Paul and the Rapist?
Maybe. Maybe. We'll do this again. Hey everybody, welcome back to WSAL 105. Alright, enough of that. To my right, the Rapist.
Hey now.
Tony. And the other voice you're hearing is not important. I mean, we would love to welcome back to Shameless Plug South, the Proton Princess Tate.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
Welcome back to the most electrifying podcast on the Podgods Network.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
It is. Nobody's more electrifying than the three of us. True. Well, I don't know. Rambo actually might be, because he's actually been electrified on his show.
That was a funny one.
A couple of times.
Times.
He might be the only one that can claim differently.
Poor fella.
Yeah.
I've been electrified.
On the show?
Not on the show.
Well, that doesn't count.
You know, working with welding rigs in the snow.
Oh. I stepped in water that was above outlets in our basement once.
How'd that work out for you?
Shocking.
Yeah.
Boo.
Well, it's the truth.
What? We have two voicemails now.
I don't know if I like this.
They're both from the same person.
Oh.
So what's up, boys? Did you miss me?
No.
Maybe.
Yay. Maybe.
We did.
Maybe and no.
Feeling the love.
Feeling the
Right.
love.
Fine, I'm going to leave.
It was definitely a couple of silly weeks without you.
She's like, I'm taking my protons and going home.
Yeah.
We kind of went into the deep end of the nonsense pool every once in a while.
Yeah, we'll do that without someone to keep us in check.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not surprising.
Yeah. But it was,
It's pretty fun. That's why we did 2 episodes ago, that's why we did Danger Zone and stuff, because of all the references we could make off of it. We knew you'd enjoy it because of the Top Gun and whatnot, so.
See?
We love the Top Gun.
We got to play Archer references off of it.
We
so
did.
I don't watch Archer.
That's why it works better that
what
you
a
weren't
damn
there.
shame.
Right.
I think you'll still enjoy one of the quotes that's in it, though.
It's true.
Oh, man. Maybe.
I'll be listening soon.
That's right. Just like everyone out there should have been doing if you haven't.
Yes.
Speaking
You guys
of
already
listening,
should have. I will after I take my test.
What are we listening to now,
Before the
Tate?
test.
Before the test, whatever. I have an A. I need to maintain.
I know, you got to keep getting the smiley faces.
During the
Perfect.
test, on a loudspeaker for everybody.
Nice. Better yet, just put your phone on speaker and Tony and I will reenact the episode for you.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. I'll just, Skype in on myself.
Yeah, complete with commentary.
Exactly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for your test-taking entertainment, it's salty language.
Is it better than a tweet along?
Yeah, it is.
There you go. It's a Skype along.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Exactly.
Maybe.
I
I
like
don't know
it.
if it's better or not. Well, yeah.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah, it's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Which
fine,
would you
fine.
really rather do? Would you rather just Skype along, or would you rather like tweet along with our show? I'd rather just
Skype along.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather just
Blah, 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 blah.
exactly the whole tweeting thing. Then I have to use my thumbs, and
I hear you.
it's kind of awkward. So,
That's hard.
well, for you it isn't. You're
Well,
like
I
a
know.
Flash doing
Really-
something.
Those little tiny dexterous fingers.
That's why her thumbs aren't
Flying.
that far away from the things. So
Well, plus they're narrower than ours are.
that's true. We have choking thumbs,
Yeah,
as you
exactly.
called them.
Yeah. Precisely.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's why I have choking gloves to go with the choking thumbs.
You gotta have a set.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so what was the song we just listened to, Tate?
It's called Sail by AWOL Nation, but that was the Unlimited Gravity Dubstep remix. And the song was chosen by at boom_goes_the on Twitter. So he picked the original one, but it didn't work with my with what I had planned, so I altered it a bit.
Well, it's still within the same vein, though.
It's not, though.
He likes dubstep anyway, so I think he'll be okay with it.
He won't be.
He will.
He won't be. It's just gonna be
He's my
flipping
buddy
tables
from way
over.
back,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Throws his listening device across the room.
Flies to where you are and just starts strangling you.
I think it will be okay.
I hope it isn't. I want him to just...
You used my wrong song.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yes.
want. Yeah. Just because your reaction to it would be like, dude, chill.
Angry face
Settle
Snapchat
the
comes
fuck
at
down.
you.
Yeah.
Snapchat. I don't Snapchat.
Oh. I was just testing the water.
Don't look at him and do that. I don't do that.
Much.
Ever. I don't have Snapchat.
Oh, man.
All right.
Brandy's been trying to get me to do it, though. I don't know why.
So she can send you naked selfies all the time.
She can send me that anyway. She has my phone number.
There's that, I guess. Maybe she only wants you to have them for, 6 seconds or whatever.
Or screen.
Yeah,
or
well, it
screen
doesn't
cap.
really make any sense when you can still take a screenshot of it,
Exactly.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the only thing that it makes sense for is if you're sending videos,
Yeah. I guess.
but
Yeah.
pictures, whatever. I don't know. She's all about it, though. It's what we went out that night, and that's all she did all night long.
Just
Take
Snapchatting?
pictures and Snapchat them
Wow.
and videos. Yes.
Wow. Huh.
Tony's like, what's her username? No.
Let me download this app real quick.
I can get the info for you if you want. She's always looking for new friends.
Yeah, go ahead so we can
Naturally.
put it up on the webpage.
No.
I know.
Friends of the show.
Yeah, friends
and
of
then
the show.
Saucy friends of the show.
Nice. Friends of the show
Super
after dark.
saucy.
Saucy.
That's fair.
That is
Yeah.
fair. And there's
Right.
nothing wrong with that.
Apparently she Snapchatted a video of me dancing to some people that we know. They're her friends, my acquaintances.
Oh.
Right?
I'm not going to call them my friends.
All right. Fine.
Was it a good dance?
We were, I mean, I guess, we were at,
Was it like Elaine and Seinfeld?
no, no.
Maybe.
They had been out at the lake or whatever, and she was trying to show them how to dance to like EDM stuff, and she couldn't do it right. And then so that's why she sent them the video, because that's the night we were out listening to that music.
That's a good story to tell someone to get them to believe it.
What does that even
I
mean?
don't know.
Damn it, Brian.
I don't know. She was trying to
Doesn't make
fool
any
you. I don't know.
I don't know, but she showed me the video, and she's like, "Look what I did." And I was like, "Okay, why do you have that video?" And she's like, "I'm gonna Snapchat it to Brandon and Mike and Kendall and like all these people." And I'm like, "No," but she did anyway.
Well,
but
that's
yeah.
what friends are for.
Yeah.
Right.
I would have done the same thing if Tony was dancing. So, good or bad, preferably bad.
It would have been.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to give you some room for.
I'm all knees and elbows, you know that.
That's true. It is more like watching the Ministry of Silly Walks than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
There's no smoothness here.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's kind of like watching Cosby dance.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Well, he wears the sweaters.
I do have the sweater, and I'm sporting a Jell-O pudding pop at the time.
Is that a euphemism?
Naturally.
Maybe.
Maybe you don't want to use pudding as the euphemism. I'm just saying.
What, I had too much coffee. Sorry.
Too much new Coke.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, so I won't be getting Snapchat. It's unnecessary for me.
Yeah,
All right.
fine.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Clearly.
I know, but
Peer pressure.
Tate's happier just
unnecessary
being the
for-
nerd in the corner, dude.
Oh,
We
okay.
know that.
That's right.
I'm fine. I have Kick.
Oh, kick. If I said cake, I'm like, what does that have to
Maybe
do with
she has
Snapchat?
cake.
Snapchat Cake.
Well, it depends on who the person is. Maybe just Snapchatting them cake's enough.
That's true.
Well, no, then you'd want Kick so you could save it for later.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Beautiful cakes. Some shit, I don't know.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
say, cake can be pretty delicious. Cake can be delicious. Until it's not. And it's awful.
When is it not?
When it's dry and the icing is shit.
Oh.
Wait.
You know, when you're like, wow, I can like taste the sugar granules in this icing, and it's kind of like has that food dye flavor to it.
Perfect.
I don't think I've ever had cake like that.
Well, then you consider yourself a lucky
Wow.
woman.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Sounds gross.
Yeah, you
Sounds
want
like a really bad science experiment.
you want to just take a bite and just go running, screaming into traffic, basically, because that's how bad
Okay.
it is. That's the sugar getting to you too, because it's so sugary.
I guess.
You know?
Yeah. Instead of just giving you diabetes, it gets you to just charge into
Yeah,
traffic.
head first
Yeah.
into a grill of an oncoming car.
I see.
Sounds like you're describing rock candy. Did you ever make that?
Yeah,
Yep.
of course. The string dangling from the popsicle stick. Come on.
Yeah.
man. I'd make it tomorrow.
That shit was awful.
You won't do it.
It was awful.
Yeah.
But it was sweet because you made it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
See, that just sounds like someone describing kids to me.
It's a
It's
fun,
just
Brian,
awful, but someone
it's
thinks
a
it's
great
sweet because they made
process.
it. No, I agree with that.
Oh, okay.
Just talking about the rest.
Yeah. I don't know. People like rock candy still, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't get it either. You see
It's
them,
gross.
they go to like old timey candy stores.
Yes.
And they got the dowel rod that's got like 3 feet of rock candy on it.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you doing? It looks like a medieval club.
Not really, because it's not that
does.
big.
You know,
Medieval Club would be a lot bigger.
emphasis for comedy, Ryan. Exaggeration, even.
No, I guess I
Well, if you
understand why
just
kids like it,
describe
though,
it.
because it's pure sugar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a pixie
So-
stick.
Yes. Or just
Well,
sugar.
pixie sticks are kind of good.
Yeah, they are. You ever had the giant pixie stick? It's like 3 feet long.
Yep.
No,
It's about
I
the
can't
diameter of a
finish
dime.
it. Like, I can only eat half of one pixie stick anyway, so
Oh,
no.
for shame.
Okay.
I don't like sweet stuff that much.
Okay, so it's like you can't.
But you
just-
like us.
Yeah, I don't like sweet stuff that much. Like I said.
So
Duh.
I know, and you need to cough.
A stick in my ass or whatever.
Yeah. Shh, you're gonna get people feeling all randy.
Okay.
What are you saying about pixie sticks? What's going on?
I don't.
What happened?
She said she had a stick in her ass. I'm hoping it's not a pixie stick. That'd be kind of
That would be awkward.
Yeah.
I'm just
It'd be
saving
like
it for
butt
later.
chugging. No, it'd be like butt chugging,
Oh, yeah,
but it
you're
with a
right.
pixie
Yeah.
stick instead. So you just absorb the sugar right into your
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't have
terrible
that
yet.
ever.
Sure. That's actually what she Snapchats.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Right, I have a very specific group of people that I
Yeah,
Snapchat.
Yeah, it's a very small group of fetish people.
Right. They're my Reddit friends.
Well,
Obviously.
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether you wanted them to be or not, they will be. So
Mm-hmm.
everything ends up there. So
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, does it?
So, how was everyone's weeks since you've been gone for weeks?
I have been.
it's true.
Mine were pretty awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate, or just going to leave it nice and vague?
No, just kind of like that.
Okay, cool. Awesome it is.
So, how's Growler Thursday, y'all?
It was, just the two of us.
What?
You and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a date?
Kind of. Yeah.
It was awesome. We held hands.
Mhm.
We shared
Who
spaghetti
paid?
noodles,
Who paid?
like Lady and the Tramp.
No, we went Dutch. We're modern guys.
We wore wooden shoes. What do you mean by going Dutch, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my god.
What else could it have been? Well done, sir.
No, not well done.
No, I say it's well done.
We went to the windmill bar.
We did. It was great.
Oh my god.
I had that little wig with the blonde curly cues, the hat, like I belong on a paint can.
Well, you are a Dutch boy, apparently.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh, man. Wow.
Any more Dutch references I get in here?
Unless you use the word rudder afterwards, I can't think
No,
of any.
I'm not going to go there. That just seems silly.
Especially not when it involves me. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just, even if it involved a woman, it just seems silly.
Also true.
Yeah. It's like, why am I grabbing my own dick? What are we doing here? This is ridiculous.
There's many parts on you that could grab this instead. Yeah,
Exactly.
you're right.
Yeah. No, that was all right.
So the question is, did you miss us, Tate?
Surprisingly, yes, I did.
All right, that's good.
That is pretty simple.
Mostly Tony, though.
Thank you.
Oh, all right.
You just called me a bitch.
You agreed with me.
That doesn't change the fact that you did it.
I hate it when mom and dad fight.
So now I got to say nice things to you so that you missed me as much as him?
You can try.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
So you got to do stuff like,
It's-
welcome
I know
back.
it's not going to work.
Welcome
so.
back, sunshine. Stuff like that, Brian.
No. I said something nice to her earlier, and she already saw through it. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Because that wasn't something nice. You were saying it had a second part, and I knew the second part.
I don't even
coming.
know what you're talking about. I said you were pretty, and you just immediately thought I had nefarious plans behind it. So
Nefarious.
I just wanted to say nefarious.
All your plans are nefarious.
That's kind of true. I do wring my hands like I'm Mr. Burns and such. So, well, not he doesn't really wring
Yeah,
his
he does
hands,
the old finger tap.
Fingertips, yeah.
I drove a tiny car. That was fun.
Like a smart car.
No,
No, Tony was in it.
Damn right. No, we went
Didn't
up,
you read the bio? Oh, never mind. My bio doesn't say I'm the dick anymore. I forgot.
you know,
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it
I'm gonna
says,
pull
I
this
think it
thing up.
says I don't have a nickname
yeah,
or whatever.
like I didn't get a new nickname.
Damn it. I didn't, yeah. So.
No, we went up to.
Oh, didn't you do that a while ago, or did we
Yes.
just talk about it?
Both
We did the last time you were on the show, but that was a while
a
ago.
while ago.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't feel that long ago.
Yeah, that's true. No, my mom owns one of those little Pontiac Solstice, a little 2-seater convertible. You know?
Okay.
No? Okay. And I took it for a spin, and I felt like a giant in the thing. Like I could barely fit in it. My legs are all squished. If the top wasn't down, there'd be a little bump where my head was at.
I gotta say,
Yeah, it was a fun car to drive, though.
I'm a little disappointed that Jeannie didn't get pictures of you in the car.
I got one of her in it because she wanted to drive it more than I did. So
Yeah.
I took it out.
But for
and she
comedic
brought it back.
purposes,
Yeah.
I mean, or for
I
the show, we
agree.
need a
You
picture
should
of
see
you
me getting into
looking
it.
like a fucking animal in this thing.
That would have been a good Snapchat video. me climbing into it.
Yes. I'm surprised you didn't, well, I don't want to say Vine because you don't use that now, but
Well,
Instagram video it.
Well, I was like, hey, here's how to take the top down, and I had to go like full squat, like ass to grass to look inside, know.
Nice.
Yeah, it was.
She's like, here's how to take the top down. You're just pulling a knife out.
I got this.
Just tear it open.
Flintstone style.
Yeah.
That was a fun car to
That
drive,
would
though.
have been funny.
I couldn't see owning one. It's just too. I mean,
Well, I would hope not if you have to climb into it like that.
Well,
like you're shacking a
Well,
Cadillac.
here's the thing: is you're like,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I know.
Okay, I guess I missed you a little bit.
Uh-huh.
It's touch. No, you put the top, down, and there's zero storage. Because we did a little shopping, and I have on the way back, I've got just bags of shit between my legs.
Those are called balls.
Balls. Okay, additional bags of shit between my legs.
All right. More balls?
More balls.
Wait.
Those are his favorite sausages.
Yes.
His
And
Lanyagers
Jaggers.
or Lanyagers?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Delicious.
Oh. We forgot to tell her that. Here, I have to tell you a quick story that has nothing to do with our show. Well, it kind of does. The show that Jared's show did after we talked about the Lanyagers, Big Red on their show said that he wanted a bag of dicks. Because he said every time he listens to our show, he's always hungry.
He gets hungry.
Or he's like, I want to eat a bag of dicks.
Oh my god.
So that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I can probably make that happen for you.
Whoa. Snapchat.
Whoa, Snapchat.
So,
bag of dicks incoming.
Right. Send me your Snapchat info.
oh, boy.
That's a mistake. I want to put that out there.
No.
I don't have Snapchat. Go
I
ahead,
guess
send it
that's
to me. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I guess that's
Can't
it.
send it to you if you don't have Snapchat, allegedly.
Allegedly. Possibly.
I don't have Snapchat. I will not get Snapchat. I don't want to see your dick, okay? Let's go. Not you guys, just anybody in general.
All right.
All right.
Just saying, I don't want to see your dick. I've seen them, plenty of them. Whatever.
Oh.
If I want to see one, I'll look online.
Oh, fuck.
Or I'll have
Fair
sex
enough.
with somebody.
All right, then.
I don't want to see a picture of your
Dude,
dick.
you're just,
okay?
you could stop any time. We're just letting you keep going. Here, 'cause you just keep digging and digging.
Exactly. With some sort of, dick-shaped shovel.
Yeah, right? Oh, fucking A. Like, we're just not
that,
saying anything.
that I do want to see.
A dick shovel.
Dick-shaped shovel.
Yeah, that would be kind of odd.
That would be pretty weird.
You know the wacky dancing guys outside of car dealerships, the air dudes?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
don't they have giant penises outside of adult shops?
Because they wouldn't be allowed to have them.
That'd be hilarious.
I
It's
agree.
obscene.
What?
It's not obscene.
No, that's would be the reason
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's obscene.
But how funny would that be?
Very.
No, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
It would be
But-
great.
Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
What?
dress up as one and just go outside and start fucking.
Ooh, I
dick
dare you to be
outside?
that for Halloween and just wiggle. like
Dancing dick guy?
Yep.
that. Yeah.
We'll have Tate's friend send you the video of how to dance.
Oh,
And
perfect.
then you can
perfect.
dance like that while
In a
wearing,
dick suit.
Wearing a dick suit.
That's not
Which
how
is
it's
like
danced.
street clothes, I guess.
Why can't? What's wrong with that?
Because it's not the same dance.
So a dick
Find
dance.
Tony like some kind of worm dance to do.
All right. Well, what? Like rolling on his belly on the ground, like breakdancing?
I don't want to get my dick costume dirty.
It's true. It's
Okay,
true.
do the worm, but vertical.
That's weird.
I discovered those are called undulations in the belly dancing community, and I've discovered I can't do that because Jeannie tried to teach me.
There's a shock. Well, you
Oh,
have.
she does belly dancing?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, dude, you have
that's
hips.
pretty hot.
You have hips of concrete, so I'm not
I
surprised you
know.
can't move.
Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of torso. I'm more
Yeah.
torso than leg, but I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you just got to focus on the cream kick.
I'm sure it
anyways.
looked hilarious. She's like, I'm trying to roll my hips and stuff.
Tell her to Snapchat that to me.
She listens. She'll hear.
Jeannie, Snapchat that to me.
I'm so gonna download Snapchat and set up an account for Tate.
Just cause.
Don't do that. You're gonna be a catfish.
Do you want that awful stuff on your phone?
Huh?
You want all those
No, I
things on your
don't.
phone?
No, I don't. You're right.
See?
You're right. I'll use your phone when you're not looking.
Yeah.
Can't be any worse.
It's all right.
than
It'll
what's
just
already on
crash again like it did to me earlier. No
there.
big deal.
Not my problem. As long as it's awkwardly.
Well,
Ladies.
fair enough, Brian.
Nice.
All back.
Yeah.
So there.
Anyone else got some stuff?
I went to a couple doctor's appointments. One I've already talked about. My one yesterday was Jesus Christ, the never-ending wait. I was in the doctor's
Was
office.
Atreyu there?
No. My appointment was at 1:45, and I basically left the place at 4 o'clock.
Jesus.
And the stuff that was done basically took about 10, maybe 15 minutes. it was all just sitting and waiting.
Waiting and waiting
It
and waiting
was
some more.
horrible. Although there were some funny things, one of which is a picture I put up on Twitter of the old guy with that clearly fashion-forward outfit.
That guy was fantastic.
Gray track pants with the orange stripe, the brown
I'm gonna
loafers,
look it up.
the flannel shirt tucked in with suspenders. He had like a kind of, I don't know what kind of hat it was, but
Shitty.
yeah, and it had like
An
a
old man hat.
camouflage band around it. Yeah, that was a guy. Careful, Tate. I'm going to warn you now. When you see him, you're going to want to Snapchat with him. Just saying.
Well, I already want to Snapchat with the guy with the D on his arm.
Yeah, you do.
That guy's pretty sweet.
You should. Did you?
Yeah.
Did I? I don't remember if I got a picture of that guy's hair all slicked back too. He was looking pretty flit.
No, it's just like from his ear down.
Yeah, I was kind of like using Jen as a shield, so
Stealth tactics.
that I could get the picture without being. Too
Oh,
obvious.
I see him.
It's a good look, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see the orange stripe down the pants?
Yes.
That was a nice look.
Definitely can see
Brian.
that.
Why have you not taken that photo and ran it through Photoshop and make it look like a GQ cover? God damn it, man.
You're right. I need to stop being lazy and get to work.
This guy, he's obviously old,
Yeah,
and obviously not married or widowed or something.
I don't know. I didn't see a ring on his finger. If you're wanting to know.
There's no way that dude has a wife that can see stuff.
Well,
And let him leave the house like that.
I was gonna say, well, look how old he is. I mean, if he does have
I know.
a wife,
Just, I'm like, no.
She's got severe
It's like, I think
glaucoma.
these are jeans. Zoop.
nope. These are track pants with a big orange stripe down the side.
Suspenders, too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like I said,
Suspenders.
the nice
Thick ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
the nice flannel shirt tucked
Now,
in.
Track
Yeah.
pants normally have that elastic waistband.
Sure did.
They definitely do. It looks like you could see underwear lines too, which is weird on a guy. Maybe it's the shirt tail tucked
Could
in,
be.
but
I
it
didn't-
looks like underwear line.
His panty line showing.
That's what it looks like.
Dude, do you remember from the ballet?
What?
The ballet. Remember when we were the visible wallet line or the visible ballet line around
Oh, the ballet.
the ballet? We never mentioned that on the
We
show.
never mentioned it on the show.
You
Forgot
really,
about it.
yeah, we should definitely talk about that because that's a new product from Tonyco.
Yeah, we were talking about a wallet that, so you don't have to carry it in your ass. You carried it in your crotch called the ballet.
Why?
I don't remember.
I don't
we
know.
were drinking.
We were drinking. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember why.
You wouldn't believe the things we talk about when we drink.
Yes, I would.
You might, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it you might not.
I don't recall why we came up with that exactly. I do
don't
remember that it was so your ass looked better or something.
Yeah,
About the
well,
wallet back
definitely.
there.
Yeah, you don't have the visible wallet
Yeah,
lines.
visible wallet line. Yeah.
Right, because, rectangle nuts turn chicks on.
They do. They do.
Heck yeah.
No, I actually think that's where the visible wallet line was from. I think we were talking about how it would fit a certain way so that because remember you said it was curved
Yeah.
so that you wouldn't have the square or the square or
The
rectangle.
round rectangle.
Yeah.
The round rectangle?
I know. I just
Yeah.
realized I said that. I'm like, what the fuck am I saying?
Don't question him.
Hello. You've never heard of a round rectangle?
Tony's a math major. He knows all
I
about
have
shapes.
not.
Well,
Enlighten me.
Clearly, you have more learning to do.
Obviously.
That's why I'm going to take the EDX classes.
Get on that shit.
No, you're taking
For
those
funsies.
because you're a nerd.
When you get to that part, if you need help, let me know.
Yeah, okay. Because
I will.
I'm sure
Definitely.
any part of curriculum from like Harvard is something she needs your help with.
Well, round rectangles, yes. Yes.
All right,
Did I say EDM?
you might have.
I meant EDX.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously that's like dance music but sexier.
EDX.
On X. Duh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
sure. Why not?
There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, super
So-
sexy.
Along with that train wreck of a guy,
Mm-hmm.
there was this like massive dude that walks out. Like he was tall and huge.
Right.
And I hear someone else like say his name, and he turns, and when he turns, I realize that he also was accompanied by his wife, who like this guy was probably 6'5", 6'6", and probably about 400 pounds. He
Wow.
was a massive man, and his wife was about maybe 5 foot tall.
Wait, was she his wife, or was she just, like, in his orbit?
Could have been.
His gravitational pull is
Yeah.
that strong.
Exactly,
Probably,
yep.
yeah.
It's in the gravity well.
Well, so he tells his wife, he's like, hey, it's so and so, and he's like, and she's like, he's like, you remember him? He's like, he's got the little wife, and I'm just dying because this woman's like almost non-existent already, because she's so small. And I'm like, what? I told Tony this already, but I was like, so what is little? Is he meaning little to him because that's pretty much everyone,
Right?
Or is he meaning little to her? Because if it's little to his wife, I kind of want to see her.
I agree.
Was
Although
it Brandy?
Yeah,
Maybe they could go.
She was Snapchatting.
They snack
All night long.
They stack inside each other
yeah.
like those Russian dolls.
Ooh,
Dude,
the nesting dolls. There you go. Yeah. Maybe.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna say that his wife's speech impediment covered up her accent if she's Russian. Because she sounded like I posted on Twitter, she sounded like Billy the Boy Genius from Venture Brothers. So I was trying not to laugh. And the worst part is, like, every time somebody turned in that office, like where I was sitting there, like staring right at me. So I was trying, like when I had to take the picture of the old timer in the hot outfit, at least I wasn't the only one. There were like two women that were like off to my right that were giggling and taking the picture too. Yeah.
Look at his coot.
And then there was the old guy who took a nap and was just fucking snoring like he didn't give a fuck in that
I
place.
can't say I blame
I was like, you get him, old timer. I love it. It was kind of annoying, but given what was on TV, I was much happier to listen to him snore.
Fair enough.
Fucking TMZ.
TMZ in your doctor's office?
Yeah. Right? Oh, yeah, you missed my whole... I was like live tweeting my whole doctor visit.
It was kind of entertaining.
And most of it was referring to how I was going to kill myself with my keys and such. So...
Everyone would have understood.
Yeah. Well, not everyone. Yeah. I had someone on Twitter that told me that I wasn't allowed to die or something, so...
Well, at least you're looking out for
well...
I know. It's nice to have someone lie to you once in a while.
Yeah.
Innocent soul that hasn't been corrupted by Twitter yet.
Yeah. No, I'm just used to talking to assholes like you and her, so,
Yeah, it's true.
They're always just telling me how much they hate me, so... I just love the look. Tate's just like, yeah. Right. Like, it's true. Thanks, Tate.
You're the best.
It's whatevs.
It's whatevs.
I guess. Yeah. Something.
You know what else?
It's definitely something.
Bikers fingering each other.
Yes, let's talk about this. This is what we were talking about last night.
Yes, it was.
This is the last thing Tony and I talked about last night, in fact.
Yeah. So
last thing that you talked about, or the last thing that you remember talking about?
No, this was in Brian's driveway.
Drunk.
We talked about this.
Yeah, there was no drunk last night, just drinking.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrible.
Just tell me about it.
Like we could drink, smooth rum and not cough after drinking it.
Yes.
Boys, what are you doing? Anywho, no, we were going to the cottage last weekend, and we're on Z Turnpike, which is, we're doing like 75 or whatever.
90.
We passed one biker who, to quote Jeannie, that woman's ass is eating her that motorcycle. She was a big woman, which it did look like that. It was just two big people on a motorcycle, which is kind of entertaining.
It's all right.
But then we get up to the next bike, and we're both pretty sure the guy riding the bike was reaching behind him and fingering the chick on the back of the bike.
That's hot.
At 70,
really?
Yeah, at 70 at twilight on the turnpike.
Don't they wear those like super tight jeans though?
No, no. She had like little short jeans on, and
oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a little disturbing. I was kind of hoping they would,
So, did you confirm this or not?
No, we flew by him.
Yeah, Tony went over and was like, "Let me smell your fingers."
No.
Low tide. Confirmed.
Oh, dude. You didn't have to go there.
Yeah, I did.
All right, you did.
Oh, God.
Tate's like, why am I talking to these guys?
Can I go back to Mexico?
Stop it. You can't get away from us in Mexico.
It's true.
It's the first place we're going to go as soon as the police catch on to where we are.
They have the internet there anyway. We'll track it.
Do they?
Maybe. In certain select parts.
All right.
Yeah, they do.
I don't want to slander Mexicans. So.
Much.
No, I don't.
You know what else I discovered this week?
What?
I eat a lot.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, really.
Well, that's why you're so fat.
Because there you go.
I know. Stop being so fucking fat, Tony.
I can't help it. No, before last week's podcast, Brian were talking about
Does Joe Montana do your voice?
Who?
Fat Tony?
Oh, Joe Montana.
I said Montana.
I thought you said Montana.
No, I didn't say Montana.
Thank
That's
God.
a fucking quarterback.
I know it is. Damn it, Brian.
I'm going to make that mistake.
I wouldn't think so.
Come on.
No, we were talking about how they say, for men to have weight loss, you should eat grams of protein equal to your body weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I eat a lot of protein, but I was like, I have no idea exactly how much. So I have an app that calculates that shit. So one day I calculated it, and I almost eat my body weight in grams of protein. But I eat 2,500 calories a day. That's what I put down.
Pretty much all protein.
Well,
then.
calories are calories.
Exactly. That
Regardless.
doesn't bother me. Yeah, but I was just like, I didn't realize I ate that much.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not that you eat that much. You eat that much protein.
Yeah.
It's different.
I make a lot of meals for today.
All the guys downtown, thank you.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. Trust me.
Hey.
Yeah.
Him and his bag of dicks.
Yeah, right?
It's like an ice cream truck, but with dicks.
That sounds horrible.
It does, doesn't it?
Yuck.
Although, if you had ice cream treats made of, or like Dick's-shaped treats made of ice cream, that'd be different. You'd probably sell the shit out of that.
Probably.
For Snapchat purposes.
Well, of course. I
Well,
have to just throw the melted
If
ice
you
cream
did
in their
that,
packets
I
and
would
walk
get
away.
Snapchat just to watch your business.
Wait, what?
If he did that, I would get Snapchat so I could watch the videos of his business.
Oh, I'd have a live cam.
Yeah.
Oh, well then fuck Snapchat.
Yeah, jeez.
Fair enough.
On my dick ice cream truck thing.
Just don't go into, where was it, New York or whatever, where the turf war is going on.
Oh, God, that's
Don't
right.
want any part of that.
Don't want any part of that.
You
Hell
from
no.
Pop Pops or
Yeah, when
whatever.
Mary took Mr. Dingling.
Yeah, Mr. Dingling and what was it, Pop Pops and Mr. Pop Pops.
Mr. Pop Pops, Mr. Dingling, and I don't
I don't
remember
remember
the
the
third
other one. Yeah, that was a great story.
That was a good story. Somebody doesn't know what we're talking about, though, because she hasn't listened yet.
She'll enjoy that.
Sorry.
You're
My
right.
A is more important than you guys.
Oh,
Love you and everything, but I love A's more.
A's are good. E.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyone else got anything from her week?
Okay, I do.
Oh,
I was going to say, you teased us with, I got a story for the show.
I did hear that. And
Yeah.
I was waiting.
Not us. I was talking to Tony only.
Sorry.
Stop trying to
you
get
said
in
for
on my
the
combo.
show. You said for the show.
I did.
The show includes me, whether you like it or not.
For now.
Wow. It's a coup.
I'm the glue that holds the show together.
Okay, so we're on this cruise, whatever. And then they have like a disco, whatever, dance club that stays open super late. So they're every single night. We're like fucking shit-faced. Every single night. It was like shots, yeah. And I didn't fight anybody.
I'm disappointed.
How dare you?
Why?
Because I want to hear fist fight stories from you.
No, this is better.
You need to be yanking out weaves. And
Yeah,
punching people in the
exactly.
face.
Yeah. I want to hear
No,
that they
I-
pulled
I
into
was-
port and made you come home.
Your night in the
No.
brig.
Yeah. No, I've already heard a story
So-
about
It was my turn to grab shots. So I went over to the bar to get the shots, whatever. There's this girl sitting there, and I order my shots. I look over, waiting, whatever. She's looks like a big grumpy mess, and she's all by herself. Yeah, Tony.
Not true. I'm very cheerful.
It's true. All right, fine. The guy I took a picture of.
Kind of, but she had a better outfit.
Barely.
That can't
And she
be
wasn't like
difficult.
1,000.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, so I was like, oh, why are you so upset? Whatever. Obviously, I'm drunk.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell are you doing talking to this person?
She was hitting on her.
Oh, clearly.
Clearly, the girl
Well,
didn't have that
before
European
then,
face.
we were at this bar called the Alchemy Bar, and that was our favorite bar. We went there every single night, but I kept calling it the pseudoscience bar. It was not going over well.
I don't see why. That's funny. They need to get a fucking sense of humor.
But not with them. But they're like, stop calling it pseudoscience bar. Just call it by the name. And every time we'd go there, they're like, do you want to go to Alchemy Bar? I'm like, pseudoscience bar? Yeah. But they made Moscow Mules, which are my number one. So.
I can't remember.
It's fine.
I know.
I was like,
I know the drink.
What
but I
is it?
can't
A
think of
Moscow
it.
Mule?
It's
Vodka,
vodka, ginger beer, and lime.
Oh, okay.
And awesomeness.
You know what that is with rum?
What?
A dark and stormy, and it's delicious.
Well, I don't think I've had that.
Oh, it's good.
I love Moscow Mules, but you can never get them here, so I always drink vodka tonic. But anyway, okay, so I'm all Moscow muled up over there at
Riding the Moscow
this
Mule.
club.
That sounds awkward.
It does, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It does. And I've already had like 2 shots. And anyway, so I'm talking to this girl. Her husband is like being a dickhead or whatever. They've had some kind of fight. And she left him in the room and just went down to the club and was sitting there by herself, whatever. So I gave her one of the shots instead, and then we were friends from then on.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This ends up on Snapchat.
It does.
Yeah. I was like, oh, come sit with us instead of by yourself at the bar, whatever. So we're hanging out and then drinking, of course, more shots. Lots of shots.
Well, you got to. You're on vacation.
Yeah, of course.
What's vacation have to do with that?
Good point.
Well, I don't normally do lots of shots.
Yeah, I know.
They're regularly not,
They're normally a prelude to a
happy
bad
time.
idea.
It's true. It's very true.
but they were on this trip anyway. It was always fun.
Well, as long as
to
you don't
be
kick
chat
rage
stuff.
holes because you're on a boat, that's a bad idea.
Right. No, it was always fun.
Did you
So-
go shot, and then go, now I'm going to act like one of my co-hosts and start molesting everybody?
She's getting
Not
to that.
everybody.
Oh,
We're putting the cart before the horse, man.
good for you.
I don't know. So then, not exactly sure how it started, but it was obvious that, like, it was going to happen, so it happened. So I just, like, made out with this girl. And it was whatever. And she's cute, and I liked her, and it was all fine. So all night long, more shots on top of that, more drinks, blah, 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 whatever. So it's just all night long, and then people are, like, coming up, or, like, you know, like, this is so awesome, whatever. And I'm like, have you never been out in public before? Like, what's wrong with you?
boat trip ever.
Like, have you not seen this? I'm sure you've watched porn before. This is nothing.
What's
But-
different? Because it's right in front of you instead
It's
of
live
yeah,
porn.
Oh, but it wasn't porn.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
It was later.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm saying they used it as porn later.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Fat.
Say there wasn't a soft dick in the room.
Or a dry eye, if you catch my drift.
Okay. It's whatever. It's nothing.
No, I think
News
everyone
to me.
agrees that it's multiple thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was fun. Anyway, so the next day,
Oh, that wasn't the
we're
same.
at this comedy show.
That
Like
was
the
not
late
salty
night one,
language.
the adult
Sure.
one. And
The
she's
adult
there with her husband. And Ryan's like, oh, there's your girlfriend. And I was like, what girlfriend? And he's like, from last night. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And he's like, oh, you should probably go say hi. And I was like, okay. So I go over to their table. And I'm just like, oh, hey, blah, blah, whatever. Nothing like, because I don't know what he knows.
Right. Like, you didn't just walk up and just, yeah.
Good to
No,
see
I
you
did not.
again.
Start devouring her face or something, yeah.
No, but I was like,
That would have been funny.
hey, we're going back to the same place after
wink.
this,
Yeah.
whatever. If you want to come, like, you guys come.
Yeah.
And so, stop, that's not what I meant.
Damn it, you're just like the...
Anyway, they did show up.
Yeah, they did.
Stop, I adjusted my words.
Doesn't matter.
And it was fine. it was pretty much like the same thing as the night before, except that I also chatted with her husband, but like we talked about basketball for like 45 minutes.
Which to you is probably just about the same thing.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So it was hot all around, except he wasn't hot. I was like, why are you with that guy?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You can come home with me.
Because he's got a big, thick wallet.
I see what you
was
did
what
there.
I was doing there.
I doubt it.
See what you did
But-
there.
Okay.
I don't know. There are some Texas people. She was from Nashville. And they lived in Tyler or some shit.
I did.
Tyler, Texas.
Okay. I didn't know that existed until you said that.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, nobody does.
yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that was my fun cruise story.
All right.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, it seems all right.
Yeah, it was okay.
Whoa, those chicks are making out.
Dude,
Yeah, it's kind of what happened.
can you believe this, bro? Get some more Jaeger shots.
Whoa.
There was 0 Jaeger shots.
Not for you, but for all the bros
No
around.
Jaeger Day for
Oh,
you?
for the bros,
Yeah,
maybe.
not for you.
That's mandatory for a boat trip. Now is Jaeger Day.
Not for me. It wouldn't be.
I don't like Jaeger.
You'd have to
It's
get me
disgusting.
fucked up before I'd even think of drinking Jaeger, which
It
could
would have
happen.
to be to like the blackout point.
That's
to
what I'm
drink
saying.
Jaeger.
Oh.
Which again, very likely to happen.
I'd have some Jaeger right now if we had some.
Because
Ew. But you like that.
You're
though.
right, I do. You're good
You,
point.
if I handed it to you at 11:30 in the morning, you'd be like, okay,
it's true, you would.
Yeah.
All right.
okay, it's different.
That happened. I think we were at
Depending on the day, at 11:30 in the morning, I might take a Jaeger shot.
that happened before.
Like,
So
why the fuck am I awake?
we were all together with Kelly and them at the drive-in, and they hand me a Jaeger shot. I'm just like, think. And they're like, oh, we're supposed to do a cheers. Oh,
fuck you.
Well, then
I
give me
drank it.
another one.
Like, one more, please.
You just start grabbing them out of everyone else's
Yeah,
hands, knocking them back.
I was like, oh, thanks. I thought they were just being cordial.
No. You know, Tony, there's nothing for free. It always has some sort of strings to
I
it.
know, exactly. Bastards.
Yeah. I know.
I know. I had to raise my glass and then drink it. How
Like an
dare they?
animal. Because animals raise their glasses all the time.
They do. I've seen it in the
I
woods.
know. Yeah, in the woods.
When I'm hiking.
What?
Yeah, when you're hiking while Tate's Snapchatting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So all the time.
Right.
If I had good woods around me, I'd hike.
Okay.
I would. Yeah. Hiking's sweet.
All right.
Don't Snapchat. Just make out with random girls at bars.
That's a much better quality than having Snapchat. I'm just saying.
It's better than hiking, too.
Also that.
Maybe.
What?
No.
No, it's trust.
You're outvoted
I don't
on this
know.
one.
I don't care that much. It's not a big deal to me.
Why wouldn't we're not?
I thought I just meant in general.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were
I'm
just
talking about
comparing
me.
it to references that were made, and we're like, yeah, it's just better than these things.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's definitely better than hiking.
Yeah,
Fuck hiking.
that's what we're saying. Yeah.
So I would go on a hike.
Yeah, we're
but,
not making any judgments. We're
you
just
know,
saying.
making
hiking
out's more
sucks.
fun.
Generally.
So Ryan says, how do you always get straight girls to make out with you? And I was like, oh, it's easy. You
Yeah.
just have to be just like a guy,
Right, except not
You-
be a guy.
Right.
but not be a guy. Well, I'm a girl, obviously.
What?
You're telling us this now?
I know. I'm sorry. I kept this
Son of a
from you
bitch!
guys.
Guys' night's ruined.
I know. No. So I was like, it's easy. You just be a guy. You just be cocky and find the ones that are damaged.
And say, bro, nice.
To look for daddy
Aw,
issues.
she's using Quagmire's tips. Have you seen that
What?
episode? There's an episode of Family Guy where Quagmire's teaching Chris how to pick up girls, and he basically does that. He's like,
Oh.
you go for the girls that are damaged.
It's true.
It is.
No father? Excellent.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Jackpot.
Dude, obviously, like, she's in a fight with that dude.
Right.
Yeah.
So she
Hello.
doesn't want to be with a guy at that point.
But
So
she-
Tate saunters up to her, and
But she's broadcasting
I didn't
dude
know that
energy.
then, though. I'd just be nice
Dude.
and friendly.
stop lying. Whatever.
Come on.
You had the crosshairs on her walking up to her.
You enjoy to hunt like every dude.
I'll never tell.
So true.
Just because you can't go out and take down rabbits and deer anymore because we're civilized, now you got to take down chicks. Right?
Small
It's easy.
Yeah. It's in your DNA.
Sure.
In my DNA?
I guess.
It must be.
It's fucking easy, dude. I don't know why guys complain about...
So you wouldn't be...
It's because they're guys. That's the key difference in this.
You wouldn't be back at the
telling
cave,
you.
you
She's
even baskets.
straight.
So?
So, yeah.
So it would be
You're
easier
familiar with
for...
the term lipstick lesbian, right? There's a
What?
reason, you know what a lipstick lesbian is, right?
Yes.
Well, that's why. There's not guys really that do that. Girls do that, though. Like, they'll tee-hee and, make out with other girls. So,
It could have been more than that.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying. Plus, you were feeding her shots, so, she probably felt like she had to give you something back. No, I'm kidding.
You fucking Opie.
Yeah, fine. I'll make out with you.
Like, jeez.
You're all right, cute.
I am alright, cute. God damn it. Just saying, it's not hard. I don't know what you guys are bitching about.
I'm telling you, it's because we're guys. That's why. We already have a strike against us because we're guys. As soon as a guy approaches a girl, they generally are going to go, oh, he's coming to hit on me.
On guard immediately.
Especially if it's Tony. Well, they don't worry about
Well,
you
that's
hitting
because
on him.
Tony comes, palms out.
That's true. It's true.
I'm blind.
Yeah. That's good trick.
Where's the bar?
Yeah, this bar is lumpy. In the right areas. Hey.
So this area, you should go see your doctor.
Wow. That's fair.
I save lives, damn
You
it.
got to self-screen. I know. Or have someone else. It's all right.
It's true.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Precisely.
It's the monotony home lump detection kit.
Yeah.
Home lump? I thought this was a bar.
Well, whatever.
Whatever,
By home, I
Oh.
just mean you're not going to a doctor's office. Yeah.
Okay.
On call constantly.
Yes.
I see.
We'll call it the travel edition then, maybe.
Well, if anybody's having trouble picking up girls, I'll help you.
There you go.
Keep in mind, she'll keep them for herself, though.
I gotta make sure they work properly. I'll test them out first
Well
and
played.
pass them on to you.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I don't know. I said, oh yeah, because they were like, oh, well, you're not gay or you're not bi, really. And I was like, I don't know. No, because I wouldn't have a relationship with the girl because that's fucking too much drama. I don't fucking think so.
Right.
No. That would annoy the shit out of me. Plus, I don't want to hear you talk a lot. So,
Like
whatever.
I said, it's in your DNA.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Whatever.
you're such a guy,
Whatever
Tate.
it is, I don't want. I don't want that. The other stuff, we'll see. But that, no fucking
As long as
way.
they don't have that European face.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't have
Especially that.
Yeah. Can't have any of that.
So I was like,
European face.
no, it's not that. I'm just an equal opportunity fucker.
That's fair.
And that's, that's true, but
Prey is prey.
it kind of makes me sound like a slut. But that's not true though.
I would agree.
It wouldn't be anybody, but it wouldn't be everybody, but it could be anybody. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
It could be any,
We're doing it. I'm doing it to you.
I don't know,
I'm just letting you.
sex, I guess, but not any person.
Fair enough.
I have standards.
Well, you gotta, right?
No, you don't have to, but
I guess that's true.
You don't
Should.
have to, but I do.
yeah.
Because gross.
Yeah. You look available. Come here.
You look available.
You and the jorts over here now.
Ooh, nice.
I have a tongue for your face.
Ew.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, it looks like the spinner in Jurassic
That's
Park.
so gross. That makes me get the disgusting shivers.
Tony's good at giving those to people, especially women.
Hey, you know, I know how to sing the magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
All right.
believe it or not.
Well, I think we should probably take a break and let all our listeners cool down after
That's right.
Tate done riled everybody up.
Everyone,
Oh,
put your pants back on. We're going to break.
Whoa.
All right, fine.
Whoa.
You know these people never wear pants.
Also, why would you encourage pants wearing?
That's true.
Like, don't get me wrong. Certain cases, I'm all fine, but that's generally not what you do.
That's true. It's very comfortable.
Again, the rules of your house
Sans
are what?
Pants.
No pants, remember?
The old
That's
no
a callback.
pants rule.
Yeah.
It is callback.
Yep. So, yeah. All right, then. So, enjoy your Snapchat while we're gone. Maybe you can find Tate. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Or just rewind and listen to the story all over again.
That's probably what most of them are going to do.
It wasn't even a good story. I told it terribly.
I'm actually not going to put any promos in here. I'm just going to cut out parts from that story and just put that back in there.
With like hot music and
obviously.
hot music bed.
Yeah. Duh. Probably.
All right.
That would mean I have to do work. So.
All right.
Fuck that noise.
Fair enough. Well, let's go to break. God damn it.
Yes.
All
right. We'll be right back.
Hello there, podcast listeners. I am Jason, the Angry Ginger.
And I am Jeremy, that McBlizzard.
And we do a podcast called 7 Days a Geek.
Here's a few things we talk about. Movies, TV, comic books, cars, bitcoins, you name it.
Yes.
We talk about it.
We like to say we're a comedy podcast. One of the new things that we've done recently is we did a radio play.
We did.
One of those old-timey shit that your grandpa used to listen to, only this time we do it better with swear words. Gonna drop a clip right the fuck here.
Right here.
So, the plan was still together. No car, of course, but we could almost see the airport from where we were. We were going to make it. It'd be on foot, but we had to take care of some business first.
Chez, come on and shake that thing. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Hang on! Oh, it's like fish hooks. Hang on.
Jesus Christ.
Dilly done.
Does everyone in this country pee this long?
Oh my God. Hang on.
That's a long piss, dude.
Yeah, nearly there. Stop looking or I won't be able to go.
Wow. I'm jealous. Literally, like right now, in the midst of this, I'm jealous.
Now I have to pee. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna have to hold it, dude. We're already waiting for him.
Oh my God, it's like broken plastic farm animals.
Beck, what'd you think?
I loved it.
You can find it on iTunes and Stitcher Radio, and we're also part of the Pod Gods Network.
Or 7daysageek.libsyn.com.
Just in case you're like, what's the name of that podcast again? 7 Days a Geek. Listen to us. Write it down. Ask Suri to set up a reminder. Get a fucking tattoo. Also, if you're thinking about starting your own podcast or know anyone who's interested in it, we're doing a new segment called Podcast 101, where you can learn everything there is to learn about podcasting. Starting in February, listen to 7 Days a Geek twice a week.
This is the podcast my dad warns me about.
Hi, from now on, no matter where I go, whatever I do, I am farting the loudest, biggest farts.
Exactly. That's what I would do. Exactly.
And
exactly.
I am farting everywhere. All right? I'm going to fart on your dinner before you eat it, and then I'll say, damn it, it's my freedom to do that.
I expect you to fluff your wedding dress at your wedding when I come.
Enjoy your food now, motherfucker.
I've never had haggis.
I didn't either, but
I've had blood sausage stories. This depends on what time of month you have to stick it in there. I get that quite often.
That happens quite often.
I get blood sausage occasionally, but I usually like to stay away from that.
I don't like the mess. The clean up afterwards.
I don't have to have that problem.
More laundry. Menopause is a good thing.
Well,
but
I really don't want to help the situation by chewing black or clot. It's almost like gummy bears.
Gummy bears. It's like the.
Kind of like that, don't it?
No. I'm just imagining what it would be like.
It's female caviar is what it really is. I mean, they're dropping the eggs.
So, yummy. Yeah, well, that's not been shook
Oh
up
my
yet,
God.
so-
Wait a minute. I find it so disturbing that you have a tampon on hand.
We did it on one of
Does
our
anybody have a tampon? And I was like, here you go.
No, that's already used, though. That's already been put in. No,
Not that way.
Use different words, you fucker. It's already been put in vodka.
It was never used and put in vodka only once.
Yeah.
And then it just sat there dry.
Yeah.
It's not like it's bloody and dirty and all gooey with funk.
He was going to have the whole fucking crowd right on his ass.
Except for me, I was at the bar having fun.
Mom pulled me away and she said, that's enough. But hey, I wanted to go back and get it some more because I was trying to teach this 21-year-old that was a dropout.
Can't teach a 21-year-old.
He had a dishonorable discharge in the fucking Marmy, and he didn't and he didn't have a fucking goddamn clue what was going on.
What are you drinking up there?
Have some fast food liquor.
That's the Marine Corps and Army joint.
I had a Marmy nightmare. You're priceless. Seriously.
You laugh at him.
The Dick and Snyder Show.
I guess we're back with the dance party.
We are. I'm back with this. Anybody here a solid gold dancer? Probably not.
No.
We're not going to do the lines like back in the day with Don Cornelius.
Soul Train.
Yeah.
That'd be hot.
Right?
I need to get some bigger collars.
Why?
Because Soul Train.
So? Dude, Soul Train was on into like the 80s.
Bigger collars. More zippers.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe a power fist hair pick.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's going to go. My beard, I guess.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Be a good look for you.
Depends on what shirt I wear. I can put it in my chest hair.
Thanks. Oh, God.
It's true.
Sexy.
Good look, man.
It is a good look.
Chest hair
Got to
pick.
get past all those gold chains first.
That's right.
Though.
That's true. All them medallions.
That's right.
The
damn
Mr.
it.
T starter kit.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I will say, if you're going to put the pick in your chest hair, you have to fucking fluff that shit out every once in a while.
Fair enough.
While wearing it.
Yeah, we dance so much, the sweat's going to
that's
mat it
true.
down.
That's true. It's true, though.
Come on now.
I hope no one was picking up a sexy vibe from the song, because I think you ruined it.
That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I ruin things.
That's true. You are a ruiner.
Oh, it's going to drop in a second.
Duh. Are you talking about Skype or the song? It'd be funny,
The song is ending.
Like right
it's ended.
Like the song drops and Skype just shits right at the same
Shits
time.
the bed completely.
Like, all right, Skype apparently is a fan of dubstep or dance or whatever the fuck you call it.
What does this take?
What song is it?
Yeah.
It's called Come On. Catch 'em by Surprise.
Obviously.
Right? Tiesto versus Diplo, featuring Busta Rhymes.
Featuring nothing.
Yeah, it's quite the feature.
Sorry, that's what it's called.
I know.
That's fair.
You know Tiesto has to be number one. Hello?
I don't, because I wouldn't have made him number one.
I just told you he's the number one DJ in the world.
Don't care.
I had no idea.
I don't fucking care either, but he is.
If he wasn't in Tron, he doesn't count.
He's too good for Tron.
I disagree.
He's actually an amazing DJ. He just spun some bullshit for a while.
Well, everybody goes through that. You got to sell out, and
I spin bullshit constantly every day.
No. He was already amazing then. He just stuck with trance for a little too long.
No, he was just trying to make it come back.
No.
No?
You can't try to make it come back if you never get away from it.
You can. If everyone stops listening, you just be like, hey, remember this? And you just keep playing it.
Yeah, but you have to take a break from it.
No,
he didn't do that.
Mm-mm. You just beat people over the head with it until they submit.
No. But it's fucking awful. We went to WMC for like a couple years in a row, and he was still spinning trance. Everybody's spinning progressive, and there's him spinning trance, but he still has the biggest stage. It's fucking bullshit.
Of course he does.
Well, he's Tiesto.
Maybe that was kind of like his joke on things.
No, he's Tiesto. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's kind of what I'm saying, is he's proving that he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
By not being in Tron.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tron thing, dude.
That's not his gig. That's Daft Punk's thing, dude. Like, they were the perfect pick for that.
They really were.
They were.
The suits fit what they do.
I don't know what Tiesto looks like.
He doesn't walk around like
dude. He looks like a regular dude spinning records.
Well, I'm looking him up.
Alright, look him up. And while you're at it, look up Diplo, too, because he's hot.
He does look like a dude.
See? He looks like nobody, right?
He would definitely not fit in Tron.
Right?
No.
Well, if you put a helmet on him.
What was the other person called?
Like, take the helmets off of Daft Punk. Maybe they wouldn't fit in either.
Diplo.
Also
looks like a dude.
He looks like a dude, but he looks like a hot dude.
Not in this picture. He has angel wings. That's unexcusable.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep.
I didn't even look this up.
Oh my
Are you on just, like, Google Images?
Yes.
Alright.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
actually, yeah. He has angel wings attached to him.
Hate this. It sounds like Tate's calling from a payphone in Mexico.
Well,
See?
it does?
That's all right. We're just going to power through it, I
we'll
think.
work through it. It's all right. As long as Tony and I sound good, it's
with
fine.
the peace t-shirt?
Yes.
I see it.
And that, whoa, look on his face.
The Keanu look?
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
He's not even that hot now that I see still pictures.
Oh, Tony ruined your image.
He did. It's always better when you see him actually DJing, because that makes him hotter.
Well, you're on stuff at that point, too.
Not always.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You're on the adrenaline of the dancing, or you're always on something.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
You're on Snapchat.
It's true.
Is Brandy there?
Duh.
You're taking pictures of my every fucking movement?
Obviously.
Does she work for the NSA?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not
Are
as
you
cute
saying
as
she
I
taps
remember.
everything?
Actually.
You didn't hear that, did you?
That's hilarious.
Nah.
Nothing.
I'll hear it later, and
No,
then
you
I'll
won't. You'll laugh
get
at
angry
it.
or
no,
whatever.
you won't. Because Tony said, is Brandy part of the NSA? I was like, is that because she taps everything? Or she's trying to tap everything?
Pretty good.
Fucking brilliant, dude. High five.
Yeah. See, I told you you'd like it.
Yes. Love it, actually. She'd love it, too, if she heard it.
Fair enough.
Well, then she better
If
start
not,
listening.
she's so little,
Jeez.
I'm not really that afraid.
She'll bruise up your
Oh,
knees.
you should be afraid.
That's true. I
She's
do
right at crotch level.
I was going to
No,
say, I
that's
already have a bad knee, so
Yeah.
that's right at striking distance.
Yeah, he is not as cute as I remember.
Sorry.
I don't have to tell you.
Tony photoshopped that pic just to
No, not even that one. I'm looking at all the other ones too.
Well, Tony did all those too.
Yep,
He had a lot of free time the other day.
I'm pretty extensive
Mhm.
on my photoshopping skills. I'm like, I'm going to ugly this dude up.
Because he's a guy I've never heard of, and
Exactly.
Tate might talk about him. When
This guy kind of sounds like a
Tate
toddler's
may
building
think
block.
he's cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ugly him up.
Yeah, we can't run the risk. We're actually going through the internet, one person by
Yes.
person, and just
Ugly him up.
uglying all of them up.
Yep,
Okay.
Duh.
No.
it's true.
Not really.
It's definitely hotter when he's spinning. Not when he's standing there looking like a fucking douchebag.
By spinning, you just mean like spinning around, right?
Yeah, just getting dizzy. This is how I used to get high as a kid. Woo! That
No.
kind of spinning.
That's not how I got high as a kid.
Nitrous.
I smoked pot.
When you were like
That's
6?
why I got high as a kid. Yeah, definitely when I was 6.
Thought so.
I knew it.
You seem like
No,
the
well, I
type.
didn't grow up like that.
All right, then.
Kind of did.
High school. 9th grade?
Junior high.
6th grade.
Middle school.
Let's keep going backwards.
No.
Pre-K.
No.
We're going backwards.
Yeah. She was in pre-K. She couldn't handle sharing, and someone was like, "Hey, this will take the edge off."
Oh, sharing's hard.
Yeah,
Sharing's
right.
hard.
It's like I can't go to sleep. I'm too anxious.
There you go.
Take a hit, man. Maybe.
It would help preschoolers out. Those little fuckers need to settle down.
This is true.
Yeah, a trank dart to the neck sometimes helps.
I agree with that. That seems fair.
See?
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget the old step-in sidekick, too.
That's my preferred method.
Right to the solar plexus.
Yep. I'll calm them the fuck down.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't, you got to get in the solar plexus.
It's hard to act up when you can hardly breathe.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fuck. All right. Speaking of hardly being able to breathe,
What?
let's go on to news.
Oh. All right. Who's starting off, Tate? It's been a
Oh,
while.
that's still a thing?
It's been a while since you've, joined us for news
Yeah.
time. Smart girl.
Yeah, you haven't bossed us around in a while, so who's going first?
Tony, of course.
Oh, lucky me.
Makes sense, given the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Wiener
Of course.
Gate. Good old Wiener Gate. Anthony Weiner, if you haven't heard about him, he's once again in trouble for sexting. Rat bastard. Shaken by the plunging polls and raunchy new photos, Anthony Weiner struggled Thursday to salvage his faltering mayoral campaign. Even as he confessed to having 3 online affairs after he quit Congress in disgrace. Quit Congress because he got caught doing this.
Damn Mike, dickhead.
No, I refuse. Despite calls
He
from
was still on mic.
He wasn't.
He's loud enough.
It's
That's
true.
true. See? Booming.
You're not helping. Tate.
Despite calls from rivals to quit, mounting criticism from party leaders and the possibility that more embarrassing revelations could and will emerge, Weiner was adamant that he wouldn't leave the race. He soldiered on during the candidates forum Thursday night in Queens, but it was hard to see how his campaign could survive many more days like this. Every picture is him holding something phallic.
That's on purpose, I'm sure.
I'm
'cause
sure, yeah.
The first picture is him just
Like,
with his fingers a
eh?
few inches apart.
I
Yeah.
once had a dick. Yeah. The gossip site Dirty posted full Monty crotch shots that Weiner, 48, sent Sydney Leathers, the tattooed 23-year-old from small-town Indiana, at the center of his new sexting storm.
Ooh, sexting storm. Is that a new phone?
I hope so. TMZ posted some of the dozens of steamy photos that Leathers sent him, including a pic of her bare bottom peeking out of a thong-like panty.
Thong like panty.
And another of her wearing heels.
Oh my, they
Yeah,
blurred the
that's
picture
super
out.
scandalous.
Oh, jeez.
Whatever.
They pixelated her butt crack. Really,
Yeah, they do that on
TMZ?
TV too. Yeah.
And Leathers told Inside Edition that she once professed love for Weiner and that Randy Pohl said he loved her. But now that he should stop lying, stop embarrassing his wife, and get help. At a soup kitchen in Brooklyn, Weiner tried again to put it all behind him. In a rambling exchange with reporters, he provided a new accounting of his explicit internet relationships, putting a number at 6 to 10, I suppose. That means 40 to 50.
Yeah. At least.
At least.
He's like, who can keep track? Snapchat, they disappear too quick.
It's true.
Right, Tate?
Now a screenshot.
Well done.
Asked how many occurred after he left Congress in June 2011, Wiener said, "I don't believe I had any more than 3." Lies. There were dozens and dozens, he added.
Oh my God, a politician that
with his
lied.
fingers crossed. Wiener now is still working with people, sexting, to get help for his behavior. Oh. But he insisted he does not have an addiction. Sure, he just threw away his whole political career over sexting.
No, he didn't. He's fine. He just needs to get an analyst job on some network.
I don't think he understands
No,
how the
really,
internet works.
he's not an addict. Like, what is he addicted to?
Yeah.
Sexting.
Duh.
Is that even an addiction?
Sure. No, probably not.
No. He's just a dude, a normal dude. Come on.
He just got
I
caught.
I really don't see the problem with this. I don't see why this has anything to do with his...
Well, it's because he's a politician running from. He just can't
So?
do this.
Do you know why there's a problem with it? Because he's married and he's supposed to not be sending sex to other women.
Okay, that's why there's a problem.
Yeah.
Because he's married.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the only problem that
Yeah.
there is.
Yep.
I would, if he were single or whatever, there would still be an issue though.
Well, yeah, if he's running for mayor, you can't be, mayoral candidate Wiener throwing your dick across the internet.
I disagree.
Why not, though? Why not?
I think you should be able to.
Why is that a fucking rule?
Well, he could, but he's just not going to get elected.
Yeah.
But why is that a rule?
Because wholesome family values won't permit
I'm
it.
not saying he
It's
shouldn't
New
be
York.
able to.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Come the fuck on.
Yeah, there's nothing but, perverts and creeps that live in New York. Hey, Brado.
Yeah. Love you.
Oh my God, how long is this fucking story?
What's up, Steve? Long.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, it keeps going and going.
Oh, that's her?
That's actually why I reacted the way I did.
Well, now I have a problem with it.
Busted.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And I don't mean he got caught.
Look at that
she's
phone
fucking
case,
busted.
though. That's pretty sweet.
What'd you say?
That phone case is pretty sweet.
It's an owl.
It is an owl. It's a bejeweled owl.
Nice.
Anything to distract from that face.
She should have moved it a little bit up
That's true.
and over.
That's true.
All right. I you know what needs to happen? These politicians need to stop going after busted chicks. Like, you go after, like Tate said earlier, busted emotional chicks. Not busted looking chicks.
Duh. They don't know how to play the game.
Obviously.
No, it's true.
I mean, Bill Clinton didn't set a good example for him, so what are you going
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
to do? Although he did beg Peter Griffin, so.
True. Nice.
The women of Wienergate.
I do like
Let me
this
click
right here.
this.
Right here it says, related, Sydney Leather's mom blasts Wiener.
Of course she does.
Because, it was all his fault.
Well, naturally.
Yeah, both sides didn't have something to do with this. Come on.
Right.
Oh, my God.
So much.
Hey, for a 48-year-old dude, he's in decent shape.
Mm-hmm. He is.
Oh, why do you have your hat back? He's using a BlackBerry.
What the fuck are you looking at?
I clicked on the
Yeah,
phone.
what are you looking at?
There's a link that's the women of Wienergate, and it's just a photo scrolling,
Oh.
Where's that?
It's toward the middle of the article. Lots of pictures of him just holding his package,
Well, duh. That's what you wanted.
I guess. Well, at least he hits the gym. Jeez. Jeez. I don't want to see your helmet through your underwear.
Yeah,
What's wrong
you
with
do.
you?
You're the one clicking through that stuff, dude. You kind of know what you're getting in for.
Well,
right,
she's not
I'm
too
gonna
bad.
look at-
I'm starting to look at the women's he's sexting. This blonde's all right. Hey, diversified. There's a black chick. Good job. Oh, bumblebees. Nice.
Nice.
I don't know what that thing is. Kind of looks like the Joker. Oh, my God. That picture's even worse.
Wait, are you meaning like Heath Ledger Joker, or
Kind of.
like you mean Heath Ledger
Like,
Joker?
he's in shape, but he's in, old dude shape.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's, shredded, but, I mean, for a 48-year-old dude,
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
at least keeping it together.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't. I don't know what that has to do with his sexting here.
Nothing.
No. All right. Tony's just enamored with his selfies.
He is.
I had to click
He has
through the photos.
he has a picture of a white piece of paper, and it says "me"
I know,
with an arrow.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
He's like,
That's the best one. Me.
"Sup, bitches."
Boy, how has that not become a meme that I'm familiar with?
I know, right? It's
true.
fucking awesome. I'm going to save that
I
picture.
fucking photoshopped the shit out of anything on that paper.
Yeah, it's, you know what? You are 100% correct.
Anything. It doesn't even have to just be words. It could just be pictures. Or cave drawings.
So yeah, I know he's planning on sticking with politics, but I just don't think this is going to work out for him.
You don't think so?
I doubt it.
You don't think he can keep his lead
I mean,
up?
if he lays low for like a couple years, he might be like you said, do an analyst kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
I actually think he would have been fine because he was leading the mayoral race.
Yeah, he was leading the race.
Because I forgot what I was watching yesterday. We were talking about how basically the woman he's running against is like a nobody.
Right.
As far as like in the political world. Like no one really knows much about her and whatever. He's a name, so, you know.
He's a name because he put his cock out there.
True, but he's still a name, so.
I just think he just derailed himself.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Silly wiener.
Indeed. He is a silly wiener. Ooh, the
Wouldn't
best
you
of Wiener's
just
erotic text.
die if he became president?
That'd be pretty awesome.
That would be
Our president's dick is on the internet.
Christine Quinn? Is that her?
Is her what?
I don't know what you're
Is that who he's running against?
I don't remember, honestly, because whoever it was, I had never heard of it.
Hey, you son of
What
a
are you
bitch.
doing, Tony?
Damn pop-up ads.
Oh, my goodness.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think that's her.
Okay.
Christine Quinn.
does she
And
look-
there's 0 pictures of her in this article.
Exactly.
But she's still winning.
Now, she,
Of course.
as of just a couple days ago, he was still winning. But, you know, they've done recent polls, obviously.
Right.
I don't know. I don't really give a shit.
Nope.
At all.
I never have, because I've never thought that what somebody does within their relationship has any bearing on them as a politician.
No, I don't think so either. Like, but then, you know, people are like, oh, well, it plays into their moral values and this and that. And, like, it doesn't really, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, your relationship values are kind of separated.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like, people would do some ridiculous shit in their relationship that they wouldn't do.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be different if we found out he had been, like, Snapchatting government secrets to other countries.
Yes, that would be completely
Then I'd be like,
different.
okay, someone needs to take Snapchat away from this guy.
He really needs to stop.
You know?
He needs a smartphone timeout.
Yeah. Yes. They just need
I
to
don't
find
know.
a way to get him a smartphone with no camera. Then he'd be fine.
He just seems like a normal dude to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is.
With the last name of Wiener.
With the last name of it, which makes it fucking worse.
I know, that makes the
Yeah, if
best,
his last name
really.
was like, you know, Jones
Smith.
or something, yeah. Smith,
Yeah.
whatever, yeah, it wouldn't be that big a deal. Or as big a deal, I mean. Yeah. But
No.
when, like, one of the pictures I saw yesterday was from one of the campaign things of his, and someone behind him just holding this giant sign, and it's got his first name all really small, like most political signs, and his last name is huge on the sign. And I was like, maybe they should, you know, like, even it out to where his whole name is the same size or something.
Right.
Take some of the emphasis off his wiener.
But they can't because he keeps showing it.
It's true. It's true.
He wants people to see his wiener.
I agree. I think he should just, like, do a press conference and be like, look, here, there's a picture of my dick on AnthonyWiener.com. Go look at it. Let's get this over with, and then let's get back to the real issues.
Not even. Just, like, come out and be like, all right, you all saw my dick multiple times.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the issues now.
Yep. Like, my opponent also has a dick.
But she's a girl.
Now you're catching.
Do you know what his pseudonym? Do you know what name he was going?
I do.
Yes.
I do. Carlos Danger.
Some shit.
Danger.
Danger.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking superhero. I love it.
Because very
Did you see Colbert with the Carlos Danger cartoon? It's fucking awesome.
Yep. The one I saw the most things with, like, making references to that this is, like, the best alias since Ron Mexico.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good one.
It's just Michael Vick's alias.
I must have come thinking about you and looking at you 100 times. How does that make you feel? Gross?
That turns me on so much, seriously.
She's super serial.
Wow.
Super cereal.
Not super cereal, guys. All right. Let's
Wow.
not talk about
Oh
wieners
boy,
anymore.
he's a dirty boy.
He is.
that's
You
Tony
haven't
saying
read the
it.
transcript?
No, I'm reading them now.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Tony's gonna
Dirty.
Tony's gonna read that, and it's gonna be like the heat vent
Would you
kicking
let me
on.
come on those perfect tits? Wow.
She's like, yeah.
Anthony Weiner, you devil, you.
He is a randy little monkey, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He's something.
All right.
Something, all right.
Let's move on to something else.
Okay.
I know we all want to talk about wieners, but
It's true, Brian.
I know.
I'm going to have to read these later. This is funny.
Obviously.
And bookmark.
Oh, man.
Go on, Brian.
Fine. Gang member convicted after tattooing murder scene on his chest.
Good call.
Los Angeles. A California gang member was convicted Wednesday of first-degree murder after authorities say a tattoo on his chest depicting the murder scene led to his apprehension. 25-year-old Anthony Garcia could face life in prison for his role in the 2004 shooting at a Pico Rivera liquor store. Garcia eluded police until 2008 when he was picked up for driving with a suspended license. Suspecting that he was an active member of the Rivera 13 gang, police then photographed his tattoos and took a mugshot. While looking for leads on an entirely different crime, Detective Sergeant Kevin Lloyd came across Garcia's picture in the mugshot book when something struck him. It looked like a murder from way back when. He then drove to the liquor store, named on Garcia's tattoo, and cross-referenced with the old case file. Lloyd was so struck by the detailed accuracy of the tattoo that he called it a crime scene sketch and a confession. Garcia's tattoo captured the night of the shooting, from the Christmas lights outside the liquor store to the bent light post in the store's parking lot to the convalescent home called the Rivera next door to the liquor store. The scene shows a chopper spraying bullets on a victim. Garcia's gang nickname is Chopper. The victim, Juan Juarez, is depicted as a Mr. Peanut. The peanut is commonly used as a symbol of a rival gang in Pico Rivera, Lloyd said. The crime scene is under a tattoo on Garcia's neck that reads, Rivera Kills.
Oh, God.
Garcia was arrested in October of 2008 and charged with the murder. While behind bars, he reportedly confessed to officers posing as gang members. Deputy District Attorney Brock Lunsford, that's a good name, called Garcia's tattoo a nonverbal confession. It was offensive, the brazenness of it, Lunsford said. I would never say that he's not intelligent. He was able to avoid detection for 4 years. His arrogance got the better of him, not a lack of intelligence. Los Angeles police and experts on gang tattoos said they can't recall another example of a criminal tattooing such a literal depiction of a crime.
Wow, nice ink, bro.
I wouldn't really say he's intelligent. Because he put the crime scene on himself.
Yeah, there's that. Oh, dude, look at that chopper, though.
Oh, he thought he got away
Dude,
with
wait,
it.
is that chopper like a lion?
It kind of looks like it.
Oh, that's badass. I'm going to go get one of those.
Ooh, a lion copter.
Yeah, right?
Sweet.
Sci-fi.
Rar.
The
Rar.
next movie, lion
Rawr.
copter.
Yeah. You got to get buttered.
Rawr.
Do the cougar rawr for
Cougars,
us.
rawr.
Oh, fuck.
Wow.
What a fucktard.
Yep.
He deserves to get caught.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Wouldn't you just wear a shirt
No.
whenever the police
Yeah,
are around?
no kidding.
Like,
No.
show it off to your gang buddies.
No.
Like, hey, bro, check out my tattoo, man. But when the cops come around, you got to put that cotton back on, son.
Like his Hanes tagless tees.
That's right. His
Or his
Kanye
I was just
shirt.
going to say, yeah, his ridiculously overpriced.
Oh my God.
We talked about
fucking
that.
T-shirt.
We talked about that last
you
week.
missed out on it, totally.
Yeah, you did.
Totes missed.
Totes.
That enraged me like nothing else has in a long time.
Because it sold out before you could get one?
Totes.
No, fucking fuck. Really? $120 for a fucking white T-shirt? You have to be kidding
We can
me.
get his jeans for $220.
Jeans, that's not even a lot for jeans, so
That's
I don't
really
even
not.
fucking care about that. I'm talking about the white undershirt.
No.
It's a fucking undershirt.
When you're wearing the Kanye
Shut
shirt,
up.
it's not an undershirt. It's a hip hop T-shirt. damn
I
it.
don't give a fuck what he
God.
says. It's an undershirt.
Not a hip-hop
It's a
shirt.
Fruit of the Loom, Hanes,
No,
what the
it's
fuck
not.
ever undershirt.
Clearly, the Egyptian cotton is much nicer.
It may have been made on the sewing machine right next to a Hanes in whatever third world country it was put together
Right,
at.
or like the same one, but they stitched in a different logo.
Yeah, right.
They put Kanye in the tag.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
They put "suck my dick, bitch."
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What would be hilarious is if when people got the shirts, if they were all just Hanes white T-shirts.
Yes.
Like just Hanes is crossed out and it says.
I'm
Kanye
gonna wear
on it.
one. I'm gonna put on a Hanes white T-shirt and be like, "This is $120. Let me in this club,
Mhm.
this fancy club."
Obviously.
Obs.
Yeah.
Totes obs.
Yeah.
There you
You'd
go.
be like, hey, listen to the show. I made out with a girl once on a cruise, and they were like, hey, come on in.
Come on in.
Wait, what do you mean once?
There's that time.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep your number low. I didn't mean to ruin your rep, yo. She's all concerned earlier about something making her sound like a slut. I say once, and she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was in regards to like,
I know,
dude.
I know. It's all in fun. Kind
It's different.
Akid.
All right.
Meh. I'm okay with it.
I know. Oh my
Obviously.
God, I didn't see that picture earlier.
I just saw it. It's fantastic.
All right, sorry. Go ahead, Tate.
Are we on the same story?
You'll see it.
Jay Riley?
Yep.
You betcha.
All right. Jay Riley arrested after asking police if he had warrants on file for child porn.
Good call,
Oh,
buddy.
he is so smart. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
So cute.
Watch me save that picture.
Woodbridge, Virginia.
I'm going to do something with
Prince
this.
William County police say a Woodbridge man was arrested after coming to the police station. What the fuck? What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
With his computer and asking if he had any warrants for child pornography. You do now.
Yeah.
According to police, on July 1st, 21-year-old J. Matthew Riley came into the Garfield District Station in Woodbridge. Police say Riley received an FBI warning message on his computer. Oh my God, he got some spam.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
like, oh fuck.
Yep.
Right after he won a computer with his
Yeah.
flashing icon.
He's like, also, can you point me to this Prince? Yeah. And this cheap Viagra?
While watching pornography at home, or at his home, police say the message told him to pay a fine or be subject to a criminal investigation. They say that is when Riley voluntarily brought his computer to the station. Oh my God.
Smart.
Someone else.
Police say they searched
remembers.
it and found inappropriate messages and photos of underage girls. According to the police, one girl was a 13-year-old from Minnesota. Police then executed a search warrant at Riley's home, and they say they found and seized computers and other electronic devices. Oh, poor Riley. But not really, because he's a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
Because he's a creep.
And an idiot.
Well, that's it.
I don't feel bad for the idiot part.
Riley was arrested on July 23rd, say police. He's charged with 3 counts of possession of child pornography, 1 count of using communication device to solicit certain offenses involving children, and 1 count of indecent liberties with a minor. Yikes.
Yeah.
Riley is being held without bond, according to police. In case you're wondering, police told us that the FBI message Riley had originally received was determined to be a virus and not a legitimate message.
What a dope.
Duh.
Yeah, duh.
Duh. To any fucking normal person.
Oh my God, my computer.
Yeah. Oh,
They
no.
know.
Yeah, they know.
They've been watching me.
You know, what kind of made me laugh about this is in the light of over the last few months with the NSA stuff, you know, and that they're watching everything and whatnot. I wonder if that had anything to do with this. Like if this guy was like, oh shit, this is probably part of that.
No.
He's too dumb.
All
He
right,
doesn't
good.
know what NSA is.
It's true.
He probably still thinks it's like what my sister is like NBA.
I forgot about that.
That was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I wanted to punch her in the face for that.
You should have.
Twice.
Ugh. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't look very smart though.
You gotta appreciate a guy willing to walk into the police station and say, do I have
Do-
any warrants on
do
file
you
for
though?
child porn? No, of course not.
Wow. Well, speaking of dummies, guys, a Nirvana fan has been commended for her for her enthusiasm for life and go-getfulness, but not for her cultural history knowledge. After she contacted the iconic Sub Pop Records with a request that the band appear at her Homecoming Queen campaign video. Not only did the fans seemingly have no idea that Kurt Cobain is dead, let alone that they're broken up, she also refers to Nirvana as a she and clearly has no idea about the ethos of the band. After revealing her identity as the Virginia Tech mascot, which is supposed to be a secret, guys, the fan goes on to explain that she would love the help of the band for her Homecoming Queen campaign. It's no big ask or anything, just getting the band to film a short video amping up the university that will be included in the video reel. The writer even goes as far as to script what the band should say, because Kurt would have loved that.
Yeah.
The band is instructed to say, in unison, or perhaps in sections, something similar to, "What's up, Virginia Tech? This is Nirvana."
Totally seems like something Kurt Cobain would have done.
Just wanted to wish you guys a happy homecoming week and good luck at the game this Saturday. Let's go Hokies!
I will say, in fairness, I could see Dave Grohl doing this.
I agree. That
like if she wrote the Foo Fighters, maybe.
Maybe if you got to wear the
Sure.
mascot outfit.
Also maybe true.
Are they all wearing like those stripy t-shirts? Then maybe.
Maybe.
Possibly. Goddamn cord. Fucking
But you gotta say it half-assed though if you're gonna be Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely.
The only issue is, it doesn't sound as though the fan would actually know if it was Nirvana in the video or not. Despite claiming that Virginia Tech loves Nirvana, the fan reminds the record company that this is a win-win situation for all, as Nirvana will finally get the publicity they so sorely need. They definitely need it.
They do.
Do they?
They do.
Then
They've been kind of out of the public eye for a
They
while.
need Virginia Tech
Yeah.
promotion.
Because Virginia Tech loves things that remind people of gun violence.
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck?
Good call. As
Oh my
it turns
God.
out, if the band do appear in the video, they'll be in great company of all artists such as Big and Rich, Yin Yang Twins, The Cataracts, Slightly Stupid, and 3 famous NFL players. Previously
Okay, I
contributed
know who
footage.
like one of those people are.
I love that they couldn't name the NFL players.
Yeah.
But they couldn't just say
They're-
other
but
musicians.
they're famous.
They're famous, though, all right.
Of course, this may be a case of fake identity, or just a really, really optimistic shot at going down in university folklore. Either way, Sub Pop probably aren't the best people to be talking about this kind of thing these days. Maybe try Paul McCartney, or some random link. An image of the letter was tweeted from the company, who were good enough to black out anything identifying the writer beforehand. Unable to break the news, employees apparently got dressed up and made the video themselves, which you can check out below. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, all the people at Sub Pop Records really wish they could get Nirvana to do this. Because that means they'd still be making bank off of Nirvana.
Well, for sure.
So, well, they are, but bank off of new tours and records.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. It's cute that they wrote that letter to Nirvana
Yeah.
with a picket fence and flowers.
It's pretty nice.
Bottom. They would have loved that.
They would have.
Oh, and bunnies
Yeah, see
kissing.
the bunnies
Adorbs.
kissing,
Yeah.
and clearly the bunnies had some sex.
Not necessarily. Maybe the others
At
are
least
just midget
3 times.
friends.
Maybe they adopt.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be 3 times.
I don't know.
Rabbits are, they just multiply, so math could just...
Does this video end of Kurt blowing his head off?
Oh, come on now.
Oh,
Come on now.
shit.
I already made one terrible reference in this. Let's not. It's all right. If you're going to talk about anyone that's mentioned in this article blowing their head off, can we go with Paul McCartney
I was say the Homecoming Queen.
for fucking playing Nirvana songs with them?
Yeah. Nah, it's all right. Could be worse. He's a Beatle. He's
I
allowed
don't know that it could have been
Wait,
worse.
how old were these people anyway? When
What do you
were
mean
they
by these people?
Yeah, they weren't alive. He killed himself
Yeah.
like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. That's
Like,
what.
fuck your face.
Yeah.
Don't even talk about Nirvana.
Yep.
Don't.
I know, right? Wait.
A little bit.
No, don't.
No? So we're not allowed to like people who were musicians 20 years before?
Not if you're this retarded about
okay,
it.
fair enough. I'll allow that. And if you're a mascot.
No, I don't feel bad for saying retarded either. So,
No one asked you.
whatever.
That's true.
Talking about anybody who's listening, I don't feel fucking bad about that.
Yeah. They're all too retarded to know better anyways.
No, I don't want to subscribe to
that's
shitty...
I think you do, Tony. I think you do. No? All right, we'll move on then. This is a good story. North Liberty man accused of pushing one-legged man off of scooter.
Awesome.
Off scooter, sorry.
Razor scooter?
The man who claims to protect women under the moniker Captain Save-A-Ho has been arrested again, this time for allegedly pushing a one-legged man off his scooter. 36-year-old Gerald Thomas Navarre, 3 names, once again, of North Liberty, is accused of pushing a disabled man off his wheeled mobility device at about 11:30 p.m. Wednesday on Dubuque Street near the Sheraton, according to an Iowa City police complaint. Police say the victim fell to the street, receiving cuts and scrapes on his left elbow and the stump of his leg. According to the complaint, Navarre then stood over the victim, grabbed his face, and was disrespectful. Police say Navarre was extremely hostile to the victim and witnesses, yelling and screaming toward them as he was being arrested. Navarre has been charged with a serious misdemeanor count for assault causing bodily injury. Police arrested Navarre for public intoxication in 2011 on the pedestrian mall after receiving multiple reports of him harassing people. He allegedly told officers he was needed to, quote, protect women, unquote, and goes by the nickname Captain Save-A-Ho.
Who's a rapper, I just found out.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Navarre was arrested again months later after throwing rocks at a homeless couple in Iowa City.
Well, why wouldn't you?
That's how you save...
He's just trying to throw parts of their house at him.
Oh, dude. Wow.
Build a wall.
Wow. What's this, Minecraft? That's how you save women, though. Shoving, handicapped people off their scooters and
naturally
throwing rocks at homeless people.
It's true.
This could easily be you.
I do this for a vagina. Throw, shove.
Oh, man. So, Tate, as a female, this is the kind of protection you want, right?
Oh, no doubt.
Because you get a lot of one-legged people on scooters and homeless people approaching you, right?
Yes, it's a real threat.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's true.
I know it's tough for you to talk about.
I'd really rather move on.
All right, fine, we'll move on.
It's making me very uncomfortable.
Like the back of a Volkswagen. Go ahead.
Oh, nice. I love it. Okay.
This is as close to a science story as we have this week. Because I forgot to send any science stories to the email. Sorry.
I had a bunch.
I'm sure you did. With the eyebrows.
You taking all this time off, jeez.
Who said she took time off?
That's true.
She doesn't take time off from science. That's what I was getting at.
Oh.
Full-time job.
Yeah.
That and throwing rocks at homeless people.
Yes.
Well, that's not my job. That's my protector's job.
We're not talking about that.
Oh,
that
sorry,
makes her
bring up a sore
uncomfortable,
subject.
remember? Yeah. God. You heathen.
Well.
I'm one to talk.
India. Army mistook planets for spy drones.
Wow. Good call.
Okay. India's army reportedly spent 6 months watching, quote, Chinese spy drones.
6 months?
What is that?
Violating its airspace, only to find out they were actually Jupiter and Venus.
6 months.
All right, let's hear their explanation.
It's going to be terrible.
It is.
We were looking through a telescope. We built out of 2-liter bottles in our slum.
Probably. These are the people that are coming over here and being doctors.
I know.
Right?
This frightens me a little bit.
Well, you have a billionaire living in this,
How do I know when they stick their hand up my ass that,
slow
when they
down.
call something a polyp that it really is?
Trust me, the Indian doctor that stuck his hand in my ass.
What did he,
That man had big fingers.
Oh, I was going to say, what, did he go elbow deep or something?
Oh, God, that frightened me. He
All right,
shook my hand. I was like, oh, God.
After?
Yeah.
All right.
He gave you the
Anyway,
old sting palm.
tensions have been high in the disputed
2 Mallrats
Himalayan
references.
border area between the two nations in recent years, with India frequently accusing its neighbor of making. Stop! I can see you. Carson's onto his territory. Don't. Things came to a head at a standoff in April when Chinese troops were accused of erecting a camp in the Indian side of the de facto boundary known as the Line of Actual Control, LAC. By that stage, Indian troops had already documented 329 sightings of unidentified objects over a lake in the border region between last August and February, according to Calcutta-based Telegraph. It quotes military sources as saying the objects violated the LAC 155 times. Oh my fucking God. So, the Army called the Indian Institute of Astrophysics,
which is apparently defunct,
Jesus,
to identify the object. Our task was to determine whether these unidentified objects were celestial or terrestrial. Astronomer, I fucking suck, told the paper.
What is he, the doctor from C-Lab now?
Yes.
All right.
Only once the object's movements were noted in relation to the stars were they identified as planets.
Spy planets.
Obviously. Chinese spy planets.
Chinese spy.
Hold on.
Chinese spy planets.
Chinese are getting... Oh, dude, come on now. Come on.
This is not like Galileo times. Why does this need to be observed?
Well, they got to make sure.
Okay.
Duh.
The Telegraph suggests that Sindri ought to be forgiven, with planets appearing brighter as a result of different atmosphere at altitude and the increased use of surveillance drones.
Shouldn't somebody within the military know this shit?
No, sir.
Come on. There has to be people that do astrophysics within the government, right?
Atmosphere, altitude, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah.
And they have nuclear capability.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They have nuclear capabilities.
Whatever.
Why do you always say it that way, dude?
Because I do.
Why?
You son of a bitch. Really quick.
Loves George Bush.
Going back to the Busta Rhymes song, the next time you listen to that, Tate, listen and try to tell if he actually says hypnotize or if he says hypnotize. Because,
he says hypnotize.
Okay, because I was going to say both times I've listened to it today, I swear, okay, I feel better
hypnotized.
now. He says it correctly at some point, but then the other times he's saying hypnotize.
Yes.
Damn it. I go to Busta Rhymes for proper
grammar
and such. And
I know.
diction.
I feel so let down.
I mean, unless it's country grammar, then Nelly.
Well, of course.
Just saying.
Oh, well, duh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Or if I need instructions on what to do when it's hot in her.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Take off all your clothes,
That's true.
Yeah.
Common sense.
Common sense.
Well, that's what I do.
You're at the kids' school. It's kind of hot.
Like, goddamn. This assembly is
Nelly
hot.
says.
And arrested. Again.
Like, it's fine. The FBI told me. It's okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, you again. All right. So going back to this story, this has got to be about as embarrassing. Was it Spain that built the submarines that couldn't float?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, kids these days. All right. Well, that's the news.
That's pretty fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. Good job, India.
Yeah.
Try to bury this hardcore, not make excuses for it.
Right? Yeah. Now it's time for India to have some sort of breakthrough from their Institute of
Well,
Astrophysics.
what they need is a good wiener scandal to cover this shit up.
I don't think if they had a wiener scandal, I don't think it'd matter over there. Too many millions of people.
What is that? It's a lot of
Still.
They're too focused on Kashmir.
Led Zeppelin song?
If only they should be. It's amazing.
All right.
Oh, that is a good song.
Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, but that's fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm just glad that this doesn't say USA with it.
I know, right?
We
So
already
what?
had the dropping bombs in, was it the Great Barrier Reef or whatever, on accident or whatever.
Fuck yo, Reef.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole time it's got Chappelle as Rick James on it. Fuck yo, Reef.
Fuck yo, Reef.
He's just kicking the shit out of it. All right, so the news is over. This is normally where we would have voicemails.
Wait, we got voicemails.
Must be because Tate's back.
It's true. It's all.
You know,
yeah?
It's all just tribute.
that's what we should have opened with. We should have just overrode hers and just played some
Tribute.
Eminem to start the show.
Where's it? Oh wait, is my laptop turned off, dog?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
We need more sound effects on this show.
Nah, I don't think we do.
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Are we playing something or what?
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear anything?
This sounds like every
No.
voicemail we normally get.
Wait, that was last week's voicemail.
Last week? Wait, last week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
What the fuck is up, my salty family? How you guys doing? This is your favorite field reporter, FRJ, calling in real quick. Had a few minutes on my break from work. Figured I hadn't called in a while, so I'll just give you guys a ring. About this whole beef thing. How about we just call it a wash? You know, we're two podcasts working together, same network. We're all friends. Why has there got to be beef? You know, we got nothing but love for you guys. Sorry I haven't called in a while. Just been trying to get ours up and running good, and now that everything's running smoothly, you'll probably be hearing from me a lot more often. Just pretty much wanted to call and say hi. And as always, stay salty and go fuck yourself.
All right, I gotta say, the whole let's just call it a wash, fucking loser talk. We didn't call their show and, let's just call this whole thing off. Nah, we held out. So, as Tate said earlier, it was off mic. Okay. You claimed victory, so.
Oh, yeah, I win.
Yeah, so, sorry, guys. It's all right, though. Maybe next time.
You put up a good fight.
Yeah.
Good try. Next time. No.
Won't be it next time.
No.
But you know what?
What's that?
We got 15 more seconds of Jared.
Yes! That's what
Oh.
everyone at home asked for.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I got all the emails.
You did?
Okay.
That explains why I didn't see any.
I didn't get any either.
What a dick. Nothing but
Hey,
love.
FRJ again. I'm a little scatterbrained today. My podcast that I mentioned is...
Sorry, replay it.
What an asshole.
Yeah, we got to replay it so he can plug it.
Couldn't help it.
He's got to plug his podcast.
I couldn't help it.
Are you ready?
I'll be good.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Hey, FRJ again. I'm a little scatterbrained today. My podcast that I mentioned is...
Saltylanguage.com.
Okay, seriously.
All right, seriously. Yeah. Sorry, we were having some technical things.
Hey, FRJ again. I'm a little scatterbrained today. My podcast that I mentioned...
Do we want to let him plug this?
Oh my god, Tony, just fucking play it. Let him plug it.
Oh, okay.
is Ridiculous Rambling. Search us up on iTunes. Rate, review, subscribe. Talk to you later, guys. As always, take all to go fuck yourself.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
So he got to plug it, but that doesn't mean you guys have to listen or anything.
Nice. Tony and I are assholes up front, and Tate just crushes him at the end.
The old asshole knife in the back.
Yeah. We kick the shit out of him, and she just walks up, kicks him once, and he's like, yeah!
Stiletto, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's fair, though. Apparently we're just the hired muscle for Tate.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Seems all right.
Mm-hmm. We throw
it's
rocks and shove the people on a scooter.
It's true. I did it because it makes me
No.
laugh.
Go ahead, listen. Go ahead and listen to them. It's fine.
Or just
We'll let you.
Or go to saltylanguage.com and listen to back episodes of our show that are no longer on iTunes.
Ooh, good call, Brian.
Such as, I don't know, any of them you want to listen
While
to.
you're listening to those episodes, you should click on that Amazon banner and shop around.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, because you know what? You can do that with no pants on if you want.
It's true.
We've already determined no pants is the way to go.
It is. It's the best way to shop on Amazon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's true.
it's just more
Best way to
liberating.
shop anywhere.
Grab your genitals,
Especially in
shop on
public.
Amazon
Yes.
through Salty Language.
Yes.
While listening to back episodes of Salty Language.
Right. While Snapchatting pics of you grabbing your
Of
junk
said genitals.
while shopping on Amazon
Yes.
and listening to Salty Language.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll send you Brian and Tony's screen name.
It's fair.
Perfect.
Wait. It's all right. I'll make sure Tate gets them too.
Screen caps.
Oh, I was just going to actually mail them to her.
Oh.
Around her birthday, you know. She's like, oh, opens it up.
His dicks.
Damn it, why'd you... Yeah.
Glossy
Aw,
9x10.
same as every other birthday.
Pretty much.
Again?
Yeah. I already have plenty of these.
I just use them for candles.
Wow, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's a really fucking ugly birthday cake.
Yeah, it's true.
This cake smells gamey.
Right? It's a good thing I don't really eat cake.
Sure.
It's for you guys.
Nah, I'm busy that day.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry.
Nope.
We're not.
No, you're not.
I'm
It's
more
my
of a-
fucking birthday. You're gonna eat my cake.
All right.
Oh, now we know what
I'm just gonna let that one lie.
Yeah, you were thinking something.
Yeah, I know. I heard it when it came.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Stop. No.
Now we know how her husband feels. Keep going.
Hey-do.
What? Hey.
What? What?
All right,
Who?
so we did the Amazon thing. We plugged saltylanguage.com.
Yes.
Well, not all the things on Salty Language. It has all the links to, again, old episodes. It has all of our Twitter handles. It has the Facebook link if you are stupid. It has a Tumblr link for us.
It's got the Stitcher, so you can stream right off the page.
Yes.
It's got our Twitter fucking timeline.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a van of a creepy fuck driving it.
Oh, yeah, I have to change. I haven't changed that in a couple
It's still
weeks.
creepy.
It's still creepy. That woman is something.
Indeed.
Yeah. There's also a link that says Podgods on it. You can see the other shows in the Podgods network. Or
11 million?
Yeah, 30 or so. Or you can go to podgodsnetwork.com and check them all out there. Except for Ridiculous Ramblings. As Tate said. No, I'm kidding. Check them out.
Yeah, check them out and then give them thumbs down.
Oh, no. Don't do that. Do not do that.
I'm just kidding. Come on.
She meant it, but...
No, I
You should
didn't.
see the look on her face. She clearly meant it. I saw the look in her eyes. It's like she's hunting a woman on a cruise.
No, I'm not. Because that's... I would have a way cuter face than that.
Okay. You have levels of cute faces you can go through?
Yeah.
You're a shapeshifter of some sort, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. That explains some
I'm a
stuff.
girl. We all do.
That's actually,
That's
yeah, it's a good
very-
point.
yeah,
Good point. Fair
good
enough.
call.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, if you have Spreaker, or the Spreaker app, I don't know if that's a website or not, but I know it's an app I have. You can go check out our pal Oz, who now has little episodes and some pretty funny stories on a couple of them. They're like 15 minutes to half an hour long. And it's called the Pozcast on there. So check him out. Also, you can also find us on CWEradio.com, along with a bunch of other shows, including now on, I believe it's Mondays now, Little Punch Drunk will be live on there at 9 o'clock. So, yes.
Yes.
Anything else?
I think that's about it.
All right, well, you can find the show on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me at Stunami.
I'm at Monotony.
Hayes_T_R.
Oh, I guess if you want to join our pal Jared and leave us a voicemail, it's 415-857-2589.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Call the hotlines now.
We triple dog dare you to do it.
Yeah.
And that means you
Oh,
can't
and send us
resist.
songs also.
Oh, yes.
I guess. Send songs to saltylanguage@gmail.com, and I will forward them to Tate. And
She might pick your song.
she won't.
Or a variation of it.
I might. I did.
I know. I'm kidding, dude.
I picked one.
You did pick one.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a good one.
Thanks,
Maybe.
Philip.
Yep. And Tate knows the difference between drones and planets.
I do.
It's true.
So we're already one step up on India.
Sort of.
Nice.
I'm claiming it as a victory.
I'm going to grow one of
Toast
those
to
thick
victory.
Indian stashes.
Yeah, you do that.
One of those big, thick Indian stashes.
Please do that.
I can store my curry in it.
All right, I think it's time for us to die.
Wait, what the fuck are we doing now?
Don't.
What is all this?
Tony's talking about you growing a big, thick mustache or something.
You want a big, thick Indian mustache?
No.
No?
Not anywhere close to me, no.
Not even while eating cake?
No. No.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, you know.
Well done.
I hate you.
The best term of endearment, or like the best term you can hear from someone on this program, I believe.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, hope you enjoyed the return of Tate. Tony and I still, being a lot less, I don't know what the word for it is.
Weird?
Obnoxious?
Yeah. No, we were plenty obnoxious.
Yeah, we're always obnoxious. Yeah. Long-winded.
Yeah.
Less structured?
Mm-hmm.
What, now or when you were gone?
When I was gone.
Not really. It was pretty close to the same thing.
More news. We
actually did more news while you were gone, so it was actually kind of more structured, but also not as structured.
Does that make any sense?
There was more bullet points.
You had
but we
a
rambled.
full schedule, but you were unstructured. Mm-hmm.
Let's just call it a wash.
No.
Before we go, I'll just take one last drink.
Okay.
Smooth.
Oh my god. Ladies, get at him.
All right. I think that's it.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk to you guys next week. As always,
stay salty.
Go fuck yourself. I forgot the order.
Have a beer. You'll be fine. Yeah, we're fucking smooth. Smooth. Done.
You're listening to the Clutch and Wiggle Entertainment Radio Network on CWERadio.com, home to such shows as Aristocrats Radio, Broadcasting Under the Influence, The Courtesy Flush, The Clutch and Wiggle Experience, and my own show, The Radio Ghosts. Clutch and Wiggle Entertainment Radio, uncensored internet talk radio, sports, sex, political and entertainment news. Because what else would an immature adult want to listen to?